Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. We are going to find out today what makes you super special. We all have special qualities within us, and I'm excited to pull to see exactly what those are for you and how you can use them and what you need to be aware of. So we've got some amazing rose quartz happening, a rose quartz angel. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm happy to have you here. And if you are returning, welcome back. My name is Jody. I'm an intuitive mentor and channel, and it's my job to listen to spirit and to provide the divine messages that are coming through for you. You can find out more about me and my services anytime on the spiritexperience.com. And what we're going to do is pull together 4 piles of 3 from my Divine Shine deck. Quick reminder for you, this is a collective reading, not an individual reading. So just pay attention to your pile and your reading and notice what is resonating with you, and then take the divine nuggets that you need and you can leave the rest. Okay, so top 3 here for our first group. Group number 1. All right. We're looking at 3 different amazing attributes that you have. Group 2. There we go. Pile number 2. Just get those centered for you so you can take a better look. My Nag Champa is certainly continuing to clear the space, which I greatly appreciate. Group number 3, thank you. Group number 3, 3 cards for you. There you go. This Divine Shine deck is only used usually for members on the seasonal quest page. It gives them guidance for the season ahead, for every season 4 times a year. Group number 4, there are your 3 cards. All right, we'll set this aside. We're going to adorn these with some beautiful rose quartz pocket stones, which I absolutely love. Just bringing in the love for that super special parts of you. Really excited to do this reading. So again, just take a look at the different piles. Which one is calling to you? What messages do you need about how special you are? What reminders may you need about your current attributes and talents? And then, of course, you can head down to the description and jump right to your card pull in the timestamps. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you are listening to this, you chose the first pile all the way to the left. We're going to find out what makes you super special, some of your amazing traits, attributes, talents, etc. I'm just going to place your rose quartz up there and see what we've got underneath these cards. This is my Divine Shine deck. Everything is listed as the light of a certain kind of energy. And so I'm excited to pull these for you and see what's under them for the base energy of what you need to know today about what makes you super special. So let's look under card 1 here. All right, Shimmer On. Shimmer On card is the light of movement in this deck. So that means that you know how to make moves, you know how to move forward, especially after they're saying, if something difficult happened to you or something made you feel inadequate is the word that they're using, or that you were not worthy of something or not deserving. So a mistake or a failure, you actually are able to pick yourself up and continue to shimmer on. The light of movement is all about making tracks and continuing to take action, knowing that You can allow your intuition to lead you forward, even if you don't exactly know where you're headed. You, group one, pick yourself up and keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. Exactly. Let's see what charm they want to go along with that today for you. Oh, what a surprise. That's the high-heeled shoe charm, which is like movement. Keep on walking. You got this. Shimmer on. Yes, shimmer on in style, they just said. So I wonder, group number one, if some of you really take pride in your appearance and what you wear as you're walking your path. Wonderful attribute to start off with there. Number two, we've got the white light card. The white light card is the light of protection in this deck, and that means you have figured out how to protect your energy. This is such an important tool to have in our toolbox. Everyone should know how to protect their energy. This, they're talking about, the need for you actually to protect your energy. Maybe that's why, if you're just starting to do that, or if you haven't mastered it yet, yes, you can be sure that you know how to do this and you're actually very good at doing it. Protection for your energetic body is so important, because otherwise sometimes we can just walk around as this big open channel, which is great sometimes. However, at other times we need to make sure that we have the proper light boundaries, is how they want me to say it, which are not hard boundaries, but translucent, energetic boundaries, right? That allow us to more readily make decisions about what we're welcoming in our energy and what it is that we're kind of going, no, thank you, not right now. Very intentional when you have a protection practice. Also, thank you if you are very empathic. Now, we all have the ability to be empathic. We all have empathy. Some of us are much more empathic than others. And so if that's you, this is so important to have in your toolbox and to know how to do. You don't want to be filtering in everybody's feelings and everybody's energy all the time. It's so important for you to have a protection practice. If you are an empath, if you would describe yourself as an empath, feeling what other people feel, taking on other people's emotions, etc., well done you, group number one. Super special trait that you have to protect yourself. So needed, so needed. Let's see what we've got for a charm there. It allows you to flow here. You've got the sailboat, giving us some charmification, clarification through the charms. Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks like the sailboat's right on the, yes. It's like, thank you. It allows you to shine and move forward, flow forward. I mean, that is a picture. On purpose, they said. On purpose, they said. And so, yeah, allow yourself to keep flowing forward without feeling like you need to stop for every little thing. Use your protection energy. Use your protection tools. Well done, group one. And lastly, we've got the Falling Stars card for you, group number one. This is the light of loss in this deck. Maybe you have suffered loss, a lot of loss in your life, okay? And you have learned, they said, learned from it. Also, letting go. So you may have gotten really good at, when you do experience a loss or something leaves your life, thank you, that you don't hold on to it. You actually allow it to go. You're not trying to, right? You wouldn't be like begging someone to stay, or if something changes in your life, your circumstances change, you understand that you can keep moving and that there is a divine plan in place for you. So this is actually an amazing card to have as a master characteristic. Thank you. I don't know why they're having me explain that like that, but master characteristic, they're saying, because when we hold on to something that wants to go, it can really stop us from moving forward. This is actually very balanced energy, group number one. You know how to protect yourself. You know when to let stuff go. When you've experienced a loss, thank you. They just said you're good at not taking everything personally. When something needs to be released from your life, you understand there's a divine play happening for you, and you keep moving, possibly with some beautiful high heels on. All right, let's see what the charmification is for that loss card there. Ooh, the spiral. Now, spiral, hopefully you can see that there. The spiral is about the exchange of energy is how they're wanting me to read that there. The exchange of energy, things going out, stuff coming in. So again, that's actually a really great charmification there, giving us the understanding that you, group one, understand that in order for new to come in, you have to let go of what wants to go, or you can't hold on to that stuff that you feel like is connected to loss or that wants to leave your life, because you won't have any space for anything new to come in. So really understanding the giving and taking of energy on an energetic level for you. Group number one, that is absolutely wonderful. I'm loving the start of this, group one. Now, I'm going to get a little bit more information about these three really amazing balanced attributes for you here, group number one. Wow. This is beautiful. All right, shimmer on. We've got the building blocks. I'm only going to read the reversed in the warning position in this spread. So I'm going to read these upright today. That is just my intention here. The building blocks card here for some more information with this shimmer on card. Yes. The building blocks energy is understanding that you're building your foundation. So of course you need to move forward. So actually learning how to continue that forward movement has allowed you, group number one, to really set up a amazing foundation for yourself that you can build upon, that you're able to, they just said, build abundantly upon. You may be very successful there, group number one. You know what you're doing and are open to receiving on the path. Okay, I'm going to see what the warning position here is. Again, I'll read this reversed, the rest upright. Here we go. If it shows that way, which it does there. Okay. The Nine of Swords in the reverse position. Along your path, clearly, you have had to learn how to let go. Learn how to let go. Painful endings. I feel as though you, group number one, have definitely experienced some major loss here. And you know, that can be perceived as a blanket statement, but they're saying absolutely not. Everybody experiences loss differently and at different times of life. But for you, group one, I feel as though you've really experienced quite a bit of loss, and you've learned here. You've learned here how the energy flows in and out of your life. And in this warning position, they're really asking you not to stop. Don't ever stop yourself from closing things out. You already know that you can do it. It's one of the best things you've got going for you. Sometimes it takes a little longer to release a loss, right? Because this card is a painful endings. But the building blocks that you have and yourself allowing, you know, the forward movement, etc., learning that and building blocks, it really does allow you to release things a lot more easily. Just talking about something here. So I'm just going to listen. Okay. They just said that sometimes you don't allow yourself to feel as much as you may need to. So, you know, you've gotten really good at protecting your energy and moving through loss and carrying on. However, they want to make sure that you understand that it's all right. If you are suffering a loss, or if something is very painful, or something comes to a painful end, you are human. You don't have to sort of like glaze over everything. They want you to give yourself time to feel when you experience those losses. And again, that may shift and change depending on what is leaving your life. But if you need to, they don't want you just scooting something out of the way or putting it on the back burner or pretending as if it's not as important as it is to you. I know you're very strong, group number one. You really are. You're carrying on and you're understanding the flow of energy and the flow of the divine and like basic foundational things that happen in our lives. And you've also been able to protect yourself. But sometimes we can, not allow ourselves to feel when we've got this amazing stuff going on. And they're giving you a warning here that when you go to move forward, sometimes you don't give yourself enough time to experience the emotions, the hurt, whatever it is that's coming through your emotional body, that you just kind of move on. And it's important for you because that's actually going to help you here. You build a foundation sometimes by experiencing that deep hurt and then also being able to shimmer on, to carry on. They want that one there. All right, look at that. This is action energy. It's actually going to help you to really clear out cycles and renew yourself. So if you have been avoiding feeling about something, you carry it in your energy. Even if you keep moving on, it doesn't fully clear, disperse is the word they want me to use. Disperse from your energy or your emotional body if you don't allow yourself to feel. So group one, I love your strength energy. I absolutely love it. However, you've got a warning here that if you want that foundation to be strong and you want to be able to move forward as clear as possible, you've got to feel to thank you heal. A cliche kind of phrase, but this will actually allow you the rebirth. So if you've been kind of holding in your emotions around something, or that you suffered something and you haven't quite healed from it yet, they're just letting you know with love that it's okay to take another look at it, to feel through that. It will rejuvenate you. You'll actually be able to put it in the past with this death and rebirth card. The death card is actually such an amazing card. It puts to bed cycles that may have been coming up or something that you may have been carrying and just kind of just moving along with it and not truly allowing yourself to feel and heal from it. So just a heads up there for you, group number one. All right, let's get a little more info on the protection card, this white light energy, knowing how to continue to allow yourself to be led there and protected. It's just amazing that. Again, only reading these upright. So they're just clarifying that you absolutely know what's not for you. That's pretty clear. Thank you, Spirit. You know exactly what's for you and you know what's not for you. And you're not hesitant, let's say, to say no thank you. Because that is a very high expression of self-honoring and self-love. No thank you with love, no thank you with gratitude, and protecting your energy so that you can decide what's coming in for you and what you want to keep and what you're, thank you, not interested in because it just doesn't vibe with you. It's not the vibe you want to carry, or it's not the energy you want to reside in. They want this top card here for a little bit of a warning. Interesting. Page of Cups in the reversed here. They just don't want you to get too disconnected. That's all. Then they just said, that's all. Again, it feels like sometimes you kind of are so strong that you feel like you have to, supposed to. That's how they're wanting me to say it. Supposed to do this, supposed to do that. You can't feel, you have the protection up and that's it. I can't go there. And they're just warning you about becoming too disconnected because it will actually damper your inspiration points. It will damper your ability to be able to welcome new love into your life. And I don't mean that just with a partner or a physical human. I mean things that you love or ideas that you love or ways of being that you love. It's like exploration and being open to that. They want you to make sure that you're not too rigid with your protection, or that you're not building a barrier instead of a translucent energy bubble. That's how they've always told me to think about protection, is using it as a protection bubble, which means you are calling in divine source to come and surround your auric energy field with a translucent energy sphere. And so what this means is you're not blocking off. And they're actually warning against blocking off, especially cups is a heart emotions type of suit, right? So like you can block off your emotions and your feeling center altogether, and they don't want that to happen. You can block off what might be so inspiring and change your life because you're just barricading your energy, as opposed to allowing yourself to still take things in, but taking total responsibility for what it is you are allowing in, or having a bit of protection so that you can decide before it totally infiltrates your energy without you being conscious of it, what it is that's coming in for you and what you want to receive. Thank you. And now here, an action you could take. Look at that. Another page here in a different suit. We've got the Page of Swords. This page is all about new ideas, being open to learning, being inquisitive. And it's like the sky's the limit in your mind, learning new ways of communication. Yes, it's like allow yourself to be open. I mean, this is very interesting. Kind of opposing forces. So you can trust that you know what's not for you. You don't have to barricade your energy, is what I would say. You're really good at protecting yourself. You have a special talent for it. I love that, because we all need to know how to protect ourselves. However, please remain open to new insights, or ask yourself, what would I learn if I wanted to? What am I interested in? What kind of new exciting insights can I find out? What's going to inspire me to go out into the world and communicate more, to learn more, right? So don't protect yourself so much that you're not able to learn things. Actually give something that comes into your energy a shot before you go, nope, not for me. Nope, not for me. Nope. It's just a call to not being too rigid with your protection and being open to new insights, new ideas, new cool ways of doing things, new ways to communicate, etc. All right. Now, let's get a little clarification on this last card for you. All right. Yes. There it is, tick-tock. And again, I'm only reading these upright, except for that warning position. The tick-tock card, I'll show it to you there. Tick-tock. This is a card about the timing, the divine timing of things, and knowing when to let it go, and knowing, which we already talked about with the falling stars energy. Hopefully you understand the threshold there. You've gotten really good at it, and it's such an amazing attribute, group one, to know when it's time to let go. Know when it's time to let go. I feel like you know yourself very well. Yes. And okay, this is part of life, and I have grieved long enough, or I have allowed myself. Again, that warning here in the beginning, but you know when it's time. That's basically what that card is saying. They want these top two. Okay, thank you. That was easy. All right, the warning card. Let's see what's coming up there. The Hanged Man for you. The Hanged Man energy. I'm just going to listen quickly. Yeah. Well, they just said you're going to need to flip the other one. So let's flip the other one, right? Always listen to spirit. Reading in, again, the upright position for this Queen of Cups. Aha! The Queen of Cups is a beautiful, compassionate, empathetic leader. She takes care of others. She loves herself, and she's able to manifest on that frequency. And so I believe that you have the ability, if not have already reached this kind of energetic alignment, group one. So give yourself some credit because you've been through some painful losses. And yes, when you understand it's time for loss, you've reached a higher perspective. They don't want you denying that. Don't throw that away. It's actually getting you into emotional, heart-centered, compassionate alignment where you can forgive others, forgive yourself. They're saying that verbatim, forgiving others, forgive yourself. You actually have the ability to step into this vibration. If you've been holding yourself back here, just be aware of that because it is something that you have mastered, okay? Yes. You know when it's time to go. What have you learned from it? Make sure that you're recognizing, that's what they're saying, is make sure that you're recognizing the perspective, the higher understanding that you've learned from experiencing whatever loss it was that you're experiencing. This is going to give you emotional fulfillment and the ability to share that loving energy, share that emotional compassion or empathy with others. Sometimes when we go through loss, it's for us to be able to help others through it. So if that's you, if you've been helping others through a loss because you've reached new perspectives based on how it is that you're experiencing loss and how it is that you've been able to perceive your own path and your own losses, wonderful, group number one. Well done. You are the Queen of Hearts. You are the Queen of Cups. Yes, and they just said, give the same, meaning this energy, give the same, allow, provide the same frequency to yourself as you do to others. So you may be helping people through loss as well. Wonderful, group one. Well, I just absolutely love your reading. I hope that this served you. Group one, if you found this reading helpful, you can let me know. Just give it a thumbs up or leave a comment for me. And if you know someone else who might find it helpful, feel free to share it with them, of course. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified the next time that I post a pick a card reading. Absolutely love your reading. You reside here. Such amazing balanced attributes for you, group one. Thank you so much. Hello, group two, and welcome to your reading. If you are listening to this, you chose the second pile in the upper right-hand corner. So we're going to take a look at what makes you super special, what your amazing attributes may be. I'm just going to lay these out. This is my Divine Shine deck. Everything I've labeled as the light of a certain kind of energy or frequency. So we're going to look at 3 of those for you today, and we're going to get a little charmification, little extra love. Let's see what we got under card number 1. Ooh, group 2, the Moonlight card. Lovely. This is the light of femininity, intuition, the divine feminine. So group 2. Yes. You're very in touch with your intuition, okay? And you may be very in touch with your feminine side as well, which is absolutely amazing. They said, they listen. So you listen, group number 2. You understand. Thank you. Yeah. It's like, you may actually even like the darkness. You may be affected by the moon cycles more than others. You feel the energy of it, the ebb and flow, and you understand from a deep, deep place. Your intuition guides you, and you've gotten good at that. So well done you, a group 2. It's very important to be in touch with the moonlight, to be in touch with your divine feminine intuition, your inner knowing, and understanding that that actually is a huge part of you. Looks like you've mastered it. You know how to listen to your inner knowing. Listen, thank you to your spirit team. They don't want me to leave them out. And to see what the charm gives us here for a little charmification. Oh my goodness. Could that be any more perfect? Really? Okay, group 2. What's going on here? The moonlight and the moon. Lovely. Beautiful. The moonlight and the moon charm. Well, I think we're reiterating there a bit. I just heard never lose touch with that. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Let's see what else you've got under these cards. Ooh, look at this. Fireball energy for you, group number 2. Fireball is the light of surrender, which goes nicely with the Moonlight card. So you've probably had to let go. Yeah, they're saying like you've been taken to the edge many times. You've needed to hand it all over, and you've gotten really good at understanding what that looks like, why you need to do that, why you need to surrender, not getting past the point of surrender too far before you do that, so that you're not causing yourself unneeded suffering. You know when it's time to hand it over to your team, to hand it over to the divine, to stop worrying about it, to just allow yourself to go, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I have no control here. Yeah, thank you. You understand where the lines of control lie and what is yours and what you are responsible for. And you've just gotten really good at surrendering the rest. So amazing. What a beautiful, yes, trait to have learned is how they want me to say that. Because it really actually gives you massive co-creation power with your spirit team when you reach the point of surrender and then you actually surrender. You don't keep trying and trying and trying. Instead, I'm guessing you listen to your intuition and you tap into that. Double moonlight here, double moonlight. That's crazy. That's amazing. Group number 2. So well done. Again, knowing when you reach that point of surrender, what's the point in continuing to try here? I need to stop. I need to hand it over and then be guided next. Tap into the moonlight, tap into my intuitive knowing and my team and how I'm being guided. All right. Ooh, the frog to accompany that fireball card. Interesting. Okay. They're saying that this actually allows you to move forward very quickly. Maybe you've noticed that other people around you, perhaps, they don't surrender as quickly as you do, or they sort of, how Spirit's saying is they don't get over it as quickly as you do, which is kind of rude, Spirit, just saying. But that's how they're saying it. So it's like you're able to move forward so much easier. Hop forward so much more quickly because you know when it's time to let go of it and just go, nope, not mine to carry anymore. And I'm just not going to keep, myself from feeling aligned or feeling, thank you, good. They're saying good. I'm going to keep moving. Hand it over. Nothing I can do about it. Let's go. So you hop forward nicely with that surrender energy. All right, let's see what's under card number 3. Ooh, okay. The Sparkle card. Yes. This is the light of projection. This allows you to basically send your light into the world. So when you're connected here, you have power, my dear group 2. The sparkle energy is about allowing yourself to shine brightly and affect others. Okay, so you're obviously, your light and your intuition is not just for you, which is wonderful. I hear that. It's like you're meant to actually share and allow that inner light to project out and affect others. Yes. It's, you see, they're talking about how she looks here. She's like giving her light, giving of her light. Thank you. Giving of her wisdom. Thank you. Giving of her information. So if you've got a knowing going on here where you're very connected to your intuition, you can allow that light to shine upon others is how they're saying it. Grace them with your light. And that is not from an ego place. Remember that. Don't get up in your head about projecting your light. It's of divine service. You have an inner knowing. You understand. You mastering this kind of energy here makes you super special because Not everybody can surrender when it's time. Lots of people really carry on, and they don't let go of it. And it can really wreak havoc on their energy, in their lives, on their paths. Instead, what you've learned to do is reconnect and project. Thank you. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, some rhyming there from Spirit. Reconnect and project, which serves others. So the word they're using is potently. So I'm assuming that you have figured out how and why you're meant to shine your light, project your light outward. It's really helpful to people, group 2. And look at that. Yeah, they just said, if you only knew the secrets they keep. So you may be promising people may come to you with, deep things that are going on in their lives, things that they don't want anybody else to know. Thank you. They may talk to you about it and seek your wisdom, seek your information, seek your knowing. Yes, you've learned how to keep these promises because they're of such service to people. What a wonderful energy, group number 2. Let's get some clarification now for you, get some more information there. I'm going to choose from the wisdom of the oracle. I'm only going to read these upright today. Let's start with the Moonlight card and your intuitive, amazing, divine feminine, intuitive connection. Ooh, you know that I want that one. Truth be told. All right. Well, that speaks for itself because you're a truth teller. Apparently, they're group 2. And Spirit only tells the truth. So yeah, they said, and they're spreading it around. So you are spreading that truth around when you get the information. Again, hopefully you understand this is not from an egoic place that you do this. The divine knowing is actually a massive service. And when you can connect and you've learned how to do that well, yeah, the truth is all there is, really. Yeah, see that? Yeah, they're showing me. See how you're helping people with that truth? You see that? All of those hearts, it's compassion, it's empathy, it's divine service. Your truth is really helping people, being able to channel or understand divine understanding, divine knowing, being able to be there for people in their time of need, being able to comfort them. Yes, it's part of your service and your purpose. So I hope you know that. If you haven't fully stepped into this and understand that, group 2, I would start connecting, start talking to your team. They definitely have messages for yourself first, of course, and for others. All right, I will read this upright. If it shows upright, it is a warning position. No, not for you here. It's an upright card here. I meant I will read this reversed. I think I misspoke. I think I said that wrong, but I'll have to look back. Yeah, so they're like, it doesn't matter. Move on. Okay, the Empress card here showing up in your warning position. Just going to listen for one moment. Look at this moon. It's just showing up everywhere. The moon. You're very connected, group 2. Very connected. Well, the Empress is the mother. It feels like you have such compassionate energy to provide, to give. All they're saying about this in the warning position upright is to understand, again, divine feminine, telling the truth, right? They're just continuing to reiterate that. They want you to make sure that it's almost like that you are understanding. So this is a warning position, that you're understanding what it means to step into the divine mothering role. That's not just, if you have your own children, etc. It means you're actually here in service to help people with your connection, right? Loving connection. The divine mother is fertility. The Empress, love, compassion, growth. It's like she is the love of the planet. Yes, Gaia, etc. And really to understand that, because they keep showing me the word ego and it has not gone down. So if you've been, wrestling with your ego in places, just pay attention to that, because you are clearly connected and you're here to allow compassion for others. Yeah. It's like there's no need to manipulate that or try to be something other than you're not, or try to impress somebody with it. It's not about that. It will come to you as it comes, and you can trust that. You've got triple moonlight going on. You're clearly very connected. And they keep just saying it's part of the service. It's part of your divine purpose. However this is showing up, this does not mean that you need to be in this kind of a field. You may, work in any kind of a field or be in any kind of position, and people come to you and they ask for your wisdom. They ask for your knowledge. They ask for your compassion and your comfort. Please don't let that go to your head, okay? It's very powerful energy you've got, group 2. Let's see. There we go. Please don't let that go to your head. And don't be too hard on yourself around this. This is a divine knowing, right? That you have in spades. You have this overwhelmingly going on. The Judgment card is about releasing yourself to a higher level. That's the action position for this card clarification. And so that's what they're going to be asking of you. Come out. Thank you. When you are connected for that and you feel like you're stepping into service, again, whether it be a phone call or somebody shows up, or for yourself, come up and out. Do not judge yourself or place judgments around that. Seek the awakening energy, the higher perspective energy, yes, thank you. Exactly. The divine knowing. The divine knowing. You already are good at it. It's something that is very special about you. Not everybody naturally feels connected like this. This is insane, okay? It's an insane in a good way. Lots and lots of moonlight going on there for you. Very connected. Do not judge yourself. Be very careful not to be judging others. Make sure you're making decisions to be of service, and you don't need to push it. You're not obligated, right? You're not obligated in the way of ego, in the way of physicality per se. It's a divine appointment if that is what's showing up for you. And so there is no judgment. It's awakening energy. It's actually, yes, rising out from anything that concerns the ego at all. Higher understanding, higher knowing. Wow, very powerful energy there, group 2. All right, we're moving on to the fireball and surrender energy, helping you move forward and getting a little more info from this deck. Are we here? Okay. Oh, of course. Your energy is just absolutely amazing, group 2. No place like home. This card is about being at home in your life, in yourself, knowing who you are, which is a super amazing, special, connected being who can project their light on others. So far, that's what they've told us about you. Yes. Being comfortable in your own skin, not changing for anyone. Again, not feeling obligated, not judging yourself, not judging your divine appointment. Being of service when you can, when your physical self allows, right? When your mind allows, when your body allows, you're not wearing yourself out. Yes, and thank you. And they just said, the boundaries around your home, hopefully. Oh, some of you may still be working on that, I guess. That's what I just heard. So, allow yourself to clearly, when to surrender. You're very comfortable in your own skin. And maybe in your own environment as well. Maybe you've made your home a sanctuary, or your work life a sanctuary, or they're showing me somebody's car being this really great place to be, or really loving their car. It's just your light is spilling over. Your connection is spilling over. Thank you. They want this. It's spilling over into the physical, which is not surprising. This is a very grounded, rooted card in allowing you to trust who you are and not having to be anybody else. No need. Who else would you be? You trust and you're in alignment with your divine truth and the truth of the higher understanding. And you project your light. Wonderful. All right, this is a warning card. I will read it reversed if it shows up that way, and it is. This is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. I'm wondering if there is something that's been stopping you from beginning to possibly make money with this. It's just so evident here. So you may be, oh, okay. It's like being careful and understanding what you're using it for. Don't let things grow. It's like not allowing things to grow for long enough. Yeah, I'm just listening for a second for you. Ace of Pentacles is just a new beginning, and being afraid, they just said, don't be afraid. I really feel like you have a strong sense of self here. And so this is a grounding energy. The Ace of Pentacles, well, Pentacles in general is a grounding suit. This is new beginnings. And in the reversed position, it's like you're not be careful of not allowing yourself to begin in a certain kind of way, or it's like surrendering it over too fast. Allow yourself to be led. And if there are ways that you can it's like receive from that space, then great. Don't stop yourself from doing that. But also it's a warning to not be like too greedy, I suppose. You'll know where you should or should not accept certain payment, is how they're putting it, as it concerns this. You know what? Let's see what the action card says so we can get some more clarity. Very interesting card to pull there. It's like you've got this hopping forward energy because you know how to surrender, but your ego may tell you that you need more or something, or that you're supposed to do something with this or start something with this physically. If that's not in the cards for you, if that doesn't feel intuitively guided, let that go. Surrender that over, because it may block you from being able to hop forward. Yeah. It's like the interruption of the ego again there. All right. I'm just going to check on what the action card will be for this. Maybe that will give us some more. It will give us some more information. Thanks, Spirit. That's it. Okay. And I'll only read this up right here. Oh my God. You and this connection. Yes, it will block your connection. Boom. Okay. So trying to force things to happen on the physical plane, or trying to start something if it's not actually aligned for you to do that, your action is to just stay in the connection. You've got the Empress and you've got the High Priestess. I mean, I can't believe how amazingly connected you feel. Such higher intuition, higher wisdom, comforting, compassionate energy. So if you're trying to make something of this, let that go, because it might be blocking. If it hasn't been working, right, and your ego's getting involved as it concerns like setting up a specific place or a timeline or a work schedule or a certain kind of schedule where you have to like micromanage it, they want you to flow and just be connected when you're called to be connected. If you've been trying to make money from it, there may be a call to wait. You've got to trust your beautiful intuition, group 2. I mean, the action is to stay aligned. Ask your intuition. Ask your higher wisdom. You're already at home in yourself here. You know how to surrender. Surrender this over as well, okay? It may be blocking you from moving forward. If you're trying to start something and it's not working, they want you to, this is all you have to do. I cannot believe this. This is amazing. Stay in your connection. She is the connection to the higher power, the High Priestess. Look at her. She is the connection to the higher power. And, you know, of course, you've got another moon showing up. Wow. All right. I'm going to move on and clarify that final card for you to close out your reading, get some more information. So this is the projection energy. Maybe we can understand better, you know, this here showing up as a warning. Like, it's like, don't be overzealous. Woo, okay. Thank you, Spirit. What a word there. What a word. Okay, here we go. Chaos and conflict energy here. Now, this is just a rearranging card, really. Moving things around. They just said, your light will shine. Again, your light will shine. It's like your light will shine through all of the elements. They're talking about like rain or shine, wind, and, you know, like they're showing like a something coming through, like a tornado, etc. You don't have to worry about that. So don't feel like if things are being rearranged in your life or in other people's lives, perhaps, that you're not going to be able to, you know, show up and do what you do, or that your light will be dimmed. You cannot dim your light, is basically what they're saying. And you got to trust when something's being rearranged for you that it's not ever going to dim your light. Your light will shine through the elements. They mean like the physical elements. You just have a very strong intuition, group 2. It's quite amazing. Let's see what they've got to warn you here, because this is like trusting in spirit. Trusting in spirit. Trust that whatever is being rearranged or moved around, even if you feel like you're not able to project your light, let's say, or show up in the way that you wanted to show up that time. Something's being changed, or if they're rearranging, if your spirit team is rearranging things or blocking somewhere, you've got to be able to trust them there. They're rearranging it for a reason, right? It might look like chaos and conflict. You've got to stay out of the drama of that. Lots of times this card talks about that, right? It's like, you don't want to get involved in that chaos. Just keep shining your light, projecting your light out. Whoever is meant to see it is going to see it. Whoever is meant for it to be cast upon, thank you, that will happen regardless of what kind of storm or drama is going on. Do not involve yourself in the drama. That is not why you have learned how to project your light. It doesn't have anything to do with ego at all. I mean, this is the opposite you're reading. Let's see what the warning might be here. Knowing what you have, being tentative to move forward here and inspire others. Sometimes you just don't feel like, ooh, it's my alarm. I'm going to shut that off. 1 second. Okay. Sometimes you just don't feel possibly that you have the way they're saying it is the skills, but you do. And the determination to be able to get through something, but you do. You know, you do. Allow yourself to be inspired to do that. I mean, if you allow yourself to step into your light, you're going to be very excited about what's to come, and you can allow yourself to do that. Don't let the drama stop you from being, woo, lots of cards just fell out. The one that's looking at me is the one they want me to take on the ground here. King of Wands, boom. That's your card, and look at that action. That is your card. You have very powerful energy, group 2. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. The King of Wands is a determined, amazing, inspiring figure. It is, they just said your essence. It's your light. It's like what you can step into in actual form, okay? When you allow yourself to project your light out, this is the kind of energy that people are going to get. This is the kind of person that they're going to meet up with. This is success energy as well. They're saying something about that. It's like almost like a hopeful card. I don't know. It's like you have the strength if you want to be able to use your light in a certain way. Leader, you are a leader, an inspirational leader. Don't hold yourself back. There's no need, never hold your light back. Thank you. That's why you have the light of projection. I mean, you're already doing that. That's what makes you super special. You're so connected. You're able to surrender what you need to move forward. You're able to understand your intuition, and it's so necessary that you project your light. Such beautiful energy. You're able to lead through that light, lead through that inspiration, and not get involved in the drama here. I absolutely love your spread, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Or if you know somebody who would also find it helpful, feel free to share it with them. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified when I post my next pick a card reading. Absolutely amazed by your divine connection, group number 2. Keep that divine service in place and know that you have the ability to lead and stay connected and help others. Thank you so much, group 2. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you are listening to this, you chose the third pile over here in the bottom left corner. And we are going to take a look at what makes you super special, what kind of amazing attributes and traits you have, what kind of talents you have. So I'm just going to lay these cards out here. This is my Divine Shine deck. Everything is the light of a certain expression or a certain vibration. And these top 3 cards here are going to explain what makes you amazingly special and what you're aligned with. So let's start with card number 1. Ooh, the Stardust card. I love this card. It's a light of success. So group 3, you are a successful bunch. You just know how to be successful. It's like attracted to you, or you've learned at least how to do that. But I think it's a special, yes, that's why it's called the Stardust card, they said, Jody. Right, it's like what you're able to sprinkle and bring to life. It's like everything you touch is a success energy. So I'm guessing that you're very successful, and yes, people want to be around you as a result. And so it's like you can take something and turn it into something and go like, yes, like as if by magic almost, as if by magic. You attract success. You know that you're successful. And as long as you stay out of your ego, that Stardust energy can just be sprinkled and really help a lot of people, serve a lot of people. Wonderfully amazing. Let's see what the charm has to say about it for you, group number 3. Your luck. You're lucky. You got the horseshoe there. Success and luck together. Wow. Group 3. Love that energy. Let's see what the second card says here. Ooh, bask in the glow. So your authentic self is what allows you to be super successful. They're saying you are you and you love you. And that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. Yeah, again, as long as you're not stepping into the ego and acting like you're better than somebody else, this card says, go ahead and bask in your inner light. You are amazing. The bask in the glow card is the light of authenticity. And so it's just, you are who you are and it makes you amazing and no one else could be you. And you're happy with that. You don't need to worry about anybody else being you. You don't want to be anybody else. You're just happy being you and you're proud of yourself. Thank you. They just said that. Well done, group number 3. You're proud of yourself. You love yourself. They said group 3 could conquer the world. So maybe you're on your way to doing that. Let's see what the charm has to say about this authenticity card for you. Ooh, look at that. You float too. Unique. Yes. They're talking about, they're using the word unique here with this. I'm just listening further. Thank you. They said unique connection. Now, they may be making that reference because the seahorse, they pair up for life. It's like when somebody meets you, they understand. There's nobody like you. You are an amazing, authentic being. You're super special. People know it right away. And they want to be with you. Yeah, they want to be like next to you, around you. They love your energy. I mean, I guess, right, Spirit's like, well, not everybody does, but that's just life. Not everybody's going to vibe with you. But the people who see you as you are because you're putting it out there, they want to be around you. They want to kind of work with you, pair up with you, love you, listen to you. You just have this, this like spark energy about you where, and the success just comes. I mean, you're the type of person that people want to be around. Group 3. Let's see what this last card is. Very interesting because you got a lot of wisdom here. The luminous card is the light of wisdom. You've walked the path. This is wisdom from experience energy. So obviously you've been through a bunch, you've learned a bunch, and now you carry this wisdom with you. You're showing up as you with the wisdom in a super successful luck kind of energy, and people just want to be around you. They just said, you want to be around you. Such wonderful, attractive energy you have. Group number 3. See what the charm has to say about that luminous card. I mean, you've walked the walk in order to earn it. That card is about earned wisdom. The feather. Oftentimes the feather is a sign for people. I would make sure you're looking out for feathers, okay? Whenever that shows up, you should definitely be looking for that as a sign from your team. They said, collecting feathers. I don't know if you're collecting feathers already, somebody out there. I'm not sure who that's going to resonate with. You're supposed to start collecting them. But it's almost like you've collected the nuggets of wisdom. And that's what they're talking about there. Or maybe it resonates with you that you actually see feathers as a sign from your angels or from your crossed over loved ones, okay? And they're giving you a nod. So just know if you are seeing feathers or you're collecting them and they mean to you or they resonate with you, that is someone from your spirit team, okay? It's an indication or a nod of the wisdom that you gained, or there may be a nugget of wisdom there that they want you to pay attention to because it's directly connected to this amazing luminous energy. They're trying to tell you, you've made it. You have the wisdom that you need. You've earned it. You've earned it. You didn't just become successful like that, right? You've gone through things and you've earned it. Love your energies. Very attractive energy you have, group 3. Very attractive. All right, let's get some more information about these cards and you and your traits and your super special energy, attraction energy. I hope you know how amazing you are. You do not need to be anybody else. Ooh. Okay, I'm only reading these upright. I'll be reading a warning position reverse, but other than that, it's all upright. All right, so the why card is because you know. You're successful because you know your why, because you understand why you are doing it. What is my motive? You're actually yes, thank you. They said you're very involved in it. Like it's a passion for you, or like the success didn't come just because you have some kind of ego connected to it and you want. Like it's not on the back of a greedy energy. You have a motive, you have a purpose, you understand why you're doing it. And that allows you to sprinkle that everywhere. Yeah. You may be a very successful business person for sure. They're just drawing my attention to this 31 here. In the tarot, 31 is a 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. That's the Emperor energy. That's like using your mind, using your knowledge to create something here on the physical plane. So whoa, what would you like? The first, is that all? Yep, okay, these are going back in. So how do you want to read that? Okay, this is upright. The Hanged Man. All right, so an upright in the warning position for you here. The Hanged Man card is about seeing things from a different perspective, okay, and surrendering over to spirit when you need to, basically. Understanding it from a different viewpoint. So they're just telling you that if you've gotten stuck in your ways and you're like, of course I'm successful, because you are amazingly attractive and successful, that you might want to stay open to other perspectives, other people's viewpoints. Seek some info if you need it, because you have the wisdom you need. However, you don't have all the wisdom, because nobody has all the wisdom. All right. And even if you're clear on your motive here, there may be times where you need to look at something from a different perspective. So they're giving you that warning here that, like, don't be too rigid in your mind and in your ways. Thank you. Your ways. Don't be too stuck in your ways. Be open to doing things a different way, or a new perspective on something, or the word they're using is innovation. Innovation. Do you want this? Okay. So this is the action card here. I'll only be reading it upright. Ooh, look at that. The Eight of Swords there for you, showing up in an action position. I don't actually have any clue how, this is surprising. I don't know how you'd be victimizing yourself, but it's just kind of reiteratory. You need to be able to see yourself as you are. I think that you already do that. Oh, they said, look at the reality, because I think you may be missing something here. So if you've been trying and you're like, normally I'm so good at this, or normally I'm so successful here, am I supposed to be moving in another way, or am I missing something? Yeah, I think you are. This card here asks you to see yourself in your highest expression, basically, that you may be holding yourself back in a certain kind of way, or chaining yourself up. Yeah, it's like, yes, thank you. Take responsibility for this, please. If something failed, right? If something wasn't a success or something like that, they want you to look at it. Look at the reality of what's going on. Look at it for what it is. Do not victimize yourself. You're not the victim. You're super successful and amazing and attractive, and you have the wisdom. Sometimes things happen. They don't want you victimizing yourself. Get out of that energy almost immediately. Get out of your mind if you've been telling yourself things about your mind. Look for a new perspective here, okay? A group 3, because, I mean, success and luck is yours. We all have ups and downs. Thank you. We all have ups and downs. We all get in our head. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how amazing you are, how attractive you are, right? We can all get up in our head. We're human. It's a human thing. They're just telling you, like, turn yourself upside down and get a new perspective, please. You need one. Whatever you've got to do, they said, to get that new perspective. You know why? Because, thank you, Spirit, because you will be successful in finding that new perspective, because you have the Stardust card and you have luck on your side, okay? Don't hesitate in doing that, all right? It could be, it could like slow your progress, slow your success, and nobody wants that. All right, let's get some more info from the Bask in the Glow card. That's the action card, the Yang card, masculine energy there. So, I mean, you action things, obviously. You show up. That's what it is. You're out there. You may be very present, like physically out there. A lot of people see you. You go and you do things based on your, authentic self. You're not trying to be somebody else, and good for you. It's just confirmation that you're meant to go out there. Share your light with the world. Share it there. Fire, action, masculine energy. Again, the nod to the Emperor, this is kind of that as well. It's like the divine masculine, the father energy, an action-oriented energy, third chakra. You're you love it, people are attracted to you, you're unique, and you go out there and you do it. Well done. Let's see about a warning here, please, for group 3. Stop. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. All right. This card is completion and harmony in your household and your finances. It's like they just said, it's going to be okay. Perhaps you're worrying about being able to provide for the whole, feeling really grounded. Yeah. Being able to celebrate. Perhaps you're holding back celebrating with the whole, or feeling like you're ever going to, really feel complete or concluded or get to the success that you're looking to get to, whatever point in your head that is. They just said, do not put like a label, a cap on your success. It's like, if you've been setting goals for yourself, it's important to not only be flexible with them, but don't forget about the people who you love, who you're working or showing up for. It's like they're warning you to not fully focus all of your attention on getting to the end where you're going to experience this, like to live in the now and to enjoy the moment as well. Enjoy the journey. I mean, bask in it. You're very good at that. They want you aligned with that. It's one of your special attributes there. You're very attractive. But sometimes you can get caught here, like the doing. I'm in the doing. I'm in the doing. I'm constantly in the doing. I can make this. I can, do this. I can show up here. And they don't want you kind of like getting lost in the end, in the goal, in the marker that you're trying to hit, even if it is happiness, completion, feeling really good in your home life, feeling like you have more money than you need and you're safe and you're secure financially and you can take care of your people, you can be excited and happy and you're, even if that is your goal, they don't want you getting so lost in it, right? They're warning you, keep your eye, on the prize, of course. Look to the future, work toward the future. You already do that very well. You just show up as you and you do that. However, remember the now. What are you working for? Yeah. Remember that right now, as opposed to, just constantly having a streamlined goal or feeling like putting your blinders on. Look at this. It's like, accept the loss. So maybe you've experienced a loss here, group number 3. Either a loss in your family or your finances, something's gone on here. Something maybe wasn't as successful, or you're having to let go. This is the end. You've come to the end of the road here. It's safe to cry your eyes out if you need to. They want you to accept the loss. This is a painful conclusion energy in your action space around your authentic nature. Okay? It's okay. They just said that again. Everything's going to be okay, they just said. It's okay. If you need to let go of something, go ahead and do that. It's safe to do that. It's okay. Yeah. You may be suffering some kind of, like I said, something may be ending in your life. And if you've been trying to avoid it, just don't even bother anymore. Your authenticity and your amazing energy and your wisdom is going to lead you forward to exactly where you need to go, or to what you need to do. You're just fine taking the actions you need to take. Let it go. Let it go. It's the end of the road anyway there. Whatever that is that you need to let go of, please don't worry about this here. They're saying it's all okay. It's going to be okay. I'm so sorry, group 3, if you're going through some kind of painful transition, but it's concluding now. So it's safe to release it. If you'd like, allow yourself to do that and just get back into your authentic energy, right? Even if your light feels like it's dimmed, or you've been working really hard towards a goal, etc. If something's trying to shift and change for your highest good, and you need some time for yourself, sometimes basking in the glow of your beautiful self is telling yourself the truth and not becoming a victim. If you need a rest, and that's what basking in your glow looks like right now, you're going to go and do that, I hope, because it's one of your very special attributes. You know what you need, you know who you are, and sometimes you're frustrated or you're tired or you need to rest. So go ahead and do that. Yes, they're like, do not hesitate Give yourself what you need. Trust yourself to know what it is that you need. Trust yourself to know what action you need to take, even if it's not out there, like in the public eye, in front of people, even if it's in the comfort of your own home, in your own bed, your own room, your own sacred space. If that's the action you need to take to be able to put this behind you or to move on, it's coming to a close anyway, and all is going to be well. It's okay. You don't have to worry. You've done so well. You have such good attractive energy. It's going to guide you. Things are transitioning a bit, it looks. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, wisdom energy with the All That Glitters card. Now, this is a mask card. The All That Glitters card is you being able to understand. They just said, you read people. Interesting. You read people. So with the wisdom that you've gained, you can understand when somebody's putting on a show and when it's their true authentic self, when they're telling you the truth, or they're, telling you white lies, or sprinkling, or like trying to manipulate you, or sprinkling in what they think you want to hear. Or when there's an opportunity that comes in, you're like, something's off about this. They're saying you use your wisdom to actually be able to read the situation or read a person to know like, something's off here. I'm not sure. This card talks about, looking at the masks that people wear and going like, is this what I think it is? Is this bright, shiny object? Is this bright, shiny person all they're cracked up to be? Is this opportunity going to be everything that's being promised it is? You're actually very good. You have the wisdom. You've earned it. So I'm assuming at some point you may have hopped on one of these glitter trains and then realized it wasn't taking you to the stop or the location that you had thought, and you've honed your skills in doing that. Amazing, group 3. Amazing, group 3. You read people. Yeah, they keep saying that. Like you're good at reading people's energy, or thank you. Let's see what the warning is here. Ooh, 3 of Cups reversed. You can see that. This is a loving energy and people coming together, okay? If you're, again, with the worried word, if you're worried about people coming together in a union, they're like, don't get ahead of yourself. So not everything is going to happen, thank you, at the time that you think it's going to happen. This is available, they're saying. So the coming together in love or appreciation, support, growth, helping each other, loving each other, supporting each other, that is coming and it is available for you. Don't worry about it right now, please, because it's not, if it happened now, it wouldn't be what you think it would be, is how they're saying that to me. So I don't know what this is. Like if you've been trying to bring something together, bring someone together, wanting that to happen, and just being worried that it's not going to, they're asking you to let that go for the moment, please. Yeah, see this, the divine is taking care of it. To me, it feels very available. So if it's really something that you want, send it up to your spirit team. Let them know it's really something I would like, and I trust you to bring it in the exact right divine time. Okay, and an action here. Balance, of course. That's nice. The Temperance card. Going with the flow, seeking inner peace. Being adaptable, thank you. They want you to adapt here. I don't know, something seems to be going on there where you're wanting some kind of connection or support in a certain way from the people around you that you love, or it's like the people around you that you love and the people that are connected to those people. So someone's community, someone's family, someone's friends. Okay, you may want that, but they're saying be patient and adaptable and trust. Go with the flow. Make sure that you've got harmony in your energy. You actually don't need to worry about this right now at all. What they want you doing is focusing on you and getting in a real comfortable flow with yourself, seeking inner peace and sort of balance within. Okay. Wow, group 3. You've got some really powerful, attractive energy. What a special kind of person you are. Don't let yourself be held back, by being too caught up in your head about things or holding on to things. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. You have been through things that have allowed you to understand what it is that you need, and you have this deep inner wisdom. So please trust that. Allow yourself to come back to inner peace and balance. Use your inner wisdom to do that. I hope that this served you. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Or if you know someone else that would find it helpful, feel free to share it with them. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, of course, so that you get notified the next time that I post a pick a card reading. Such amazing, attractive energy, group number 3. Do not forget that about yourself. Thank you so much. Hello, group 4, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this, you chose pile number 4, which was over in the bottom right. We're going to see what is super special about you, what amazing traits you have that you can carry with you into the future. These are my Divine Shine cards. Everything is labeled as the light of a certain expression of a vibration, and we're going to see what's showing up for you here. We're also going to get some clarity with the charms, charmification. Let's see what's under card number 1 for you, group 4, flashback energy. Flashback is the light of reflection. This basically means that you've figured out how to look back on your life, look back on your experiences, and actually take what you need from them and use that to move you into the future with some really great knowledge. Other people also apparently have learned from your experience as a result of your reflection, and good for you, group 4. It's so important for us to take time to reflect on what it is we've been through in the journey, like how far we've come. And so I hope that you are spending time appreciating yourself and your journey and those lessons, even if you're right in the middle of one. Amazing for you to actually have mastered the art of the flashback or the art of reflection. Let's see what the charms has for a little charmification, clarification for us there. Oh, look at that. The ballet slippers. This is a lighthearted charm. It asks you to dance because you know what you've been through and you've been looking back and you have no reason not to be excited about the future. Let yourself enjoy your moments. Love that. Love that for you, group 4. All right, let's see card number 2, what you've got under here. Ooh, the sunlight card. This is the light of masculinity. This is an action card. 3rd chakra. It's the fathering energy, right? It's the bright light that shows us what it is we need to do, where it is we need to push, move forward. It can be very successful, this card, because you're actioning things. You're able to step into the world on your 2 feet and do it. Ambition energy. Amazing. So group 4, looks like you're using, yes, you're using the flashback energy to dance your way forward. Get out there and dance. Absolutely. Get out there and get it. Well done. So you are a motivated person. Let's just say that. Yes. Let's see what they've got here for charmification for this card. Ah, okay. Interesting. So we're pulling the cactus there. That tells me that you are adaptable as well, meaning you're moving forward, you're doing the thing, you're showing up, you're making it happen. Something goes differently, something changes. Your plans didn't work out exactly. Oh, no problem. We'll do this. Yes, you feel very energetic to me, group 4. Like, let's do this. Oh, I know that. I learned that. You know, and then you're able to shift and change and maneuver. If some of you may be like planners, like party planner, or a person who puts things together for other people, makes it happen, get that there. Yeah, you can like move on the go, move quickly, make quick decisions. You kind of don't let anything slow you up. You're very adaptable and you just go with the flow. It's like a quick, energetic kind of vibe. All right, very cool group 4. And last but not least, not surprising to see this Ignite card come up. there for you. The ignite is the light of beginnings in this deck, which means you're a fire starter, firecracker, lots of fire. I think this is amazing also that you have that reflection energy kind of allowing you to look back and go, that might not have worked. Let's start something new. Let's start something different. Let me learn from that and then begin this. So yeah, mover, shaker, not afraid to, what they're saying is not afraid to start something new. Yeah. You go after it. Wow. Very inspiring, group number 4. Let's see what kind of charm we have here. Ooh, okay. Look at that. You go after it. Like a queen or a king, you are on top of it. You know your worth there, and you know that you will rise. You're like the leader. You know how to, again, it feels very boom, ba, tz. Like, what's going on? Absolutely. Let's start that. Let's do this. Get it all together. Mover, a shaker. People come to you and they go, should I do this? And you're like, yeah, you're a leader here. This is a leader, right? Other people may be talking to you about what they should begin, and you're giving them advice because you're not afraid to start something new, try something new, step into something new, because you know you're gonna be able to show up and adapt, change things where you need to. This is royalty, right? Energies like high echelon, high expression. Stepping into that, knowing what you're doing and not fearing, really. Not fear, no fear, not fearing is how they're saying it. All right, I'm just gonna get a little more information from these cards. I will be reading these only upright. Not a surprise here, right? You got the yang energy, that is masculine energy. I'm kind of surprised it's not under the sunlight card, but we'll take it in the flashback position because it just means you take what you've learned and you use it to move forward, to action things in your life, to make it happen. Again, not surprising. Very energetic energy you've got there, group 4. Oh yeah, I hope you know this about yourself. If you don't, and this is coming as a surprise, either A, this was not your pile, or B, you are not stepping into the highest expression of yourself, of your super special, amazing self. You are a go-getter. Group 4, go-getter energy. All right, let's look at a warning here. Is like either you are putting in too much work and overworking there in order to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want, or you're not spending enough time doing that. And I think it's the first nod. If you're overdoing it, over actioning, and you're not dancing enough here, they're warning you that can lead to burnout. I mean, you've got the sunlight, talk about, and ignite, lots and lots of fire again here. Too much overworking, trying to manifest things and just lean down and get it. Put your head down and get it. Too much of that fire energy can lead to burnout, they're saying. So they're warning you there. You got to have some balance going on. Group 4. Again, I mean, these are amazing attributes, but we all need balance, right? You all need some balance. Like, have some fun. Have some fun. Go dance through your life. So wonderful. Ooh, here we go. Action, energy. This card, it can be a card of change. And like trying to make your way to the top, but possibly needing some help. So if you need some help to get it where it is you are going, don't do it all yourself, right? Don't do it all yourself. Yeah, you can reflect and look back. Hopefully that you understand this. Ask for the help you need. You're going to get through the challenge. You're going to get through whatever's going on with you right now. But you might need some help there, like a helping hand, cooperation, delegation. Thank you. So if any of that is resonating with you, you've been looking back and you're like, I don't quite have it. I'm just going to put my head down and use what I know. You may need some help to get through that. You may want to look outside yourself. You're going to get through it. You'll move to an inspired place again. No problem. Or the solution will come is how they just said it. And you'll be able to step into the sunlight again. Thank you. like the word they're using is glory. Step into the glory. But you might need some help there. So don't hesitate asking others or delegating. Like, don't try to do it all yourself. You're missing some parts of your life that your spirit team doesn't want to see you missing. There we go. Thank you. Okay, sunlight energy, action energy, here it is. They're asking you to go within with this card and ask yourself why. What is your purpose? What is your motive? Why are you taking these actions? Why are you such a go-getter? Why are you doing it? So whenever you go to take an action, there's no doubt in my mind that you've got the energy for it and that you'd be able to adapt through any kind of change or conflict, etc., right? But Spirit is asking you to remember, why you're doing it. You're very good at doing this. This is clarification or more information for this card. So you must have a very clear motive most of the time, they said. A very clear intention. Just check in every time you you go to do something or go to take an action. Yeah. And just make sure you got your why in place. I think you're very good at doing this already, but you may need to remind yourself, like put a literal reminder, on your wherever you're going to see it. Because if you're moving very fast all the time, you need a little reminder to come into your consciousness to go, oh yeah, what am I intending for this action? Or what am I intending for the day? Because you're very good at knowing what that is, obviously. They're just giving you a little reminder to kind of set that for yourself. Set yourself up even better with a massive, amazing, positive, high vibrating, abundant intention. The warning card here, they just said, don't get ahead of yourself. Whoa. It's like you're jumping. What I want to say is jumping to conclusions, but they don't want me to say that. It's like you're jumping ahead, or you can see ahead, but maybe the way hasn't been exactly made clear yet, and you're trying to action it already. Yeah, it's like, right. If people are helping you, if you're part of a group and you need all the parts, you've got to acknowledge the parts, right? Honor the other people that are helping you. Honor the people that are helping you to action that light, helping you to adapt and change and bring things to life. Don't get ahead of the pack there, because you might be met with an obstacle that you could have avoided if you just waited for the right time to bring that to life, to ignite that, etc. Let's see what they want in an action position here. I'll only be reading this upright. What would you like here? What would you like? You want that last card there? Do you want this? Yes, okay. See? Magician. The Magician is the manifestation card. So clearly you can bring to life whatever it is that you want to. You can action anything. They're asking you to reconnect with your higher power, with the cosmos, to be able to manifest in form. Don't get ahead of yourself here. Yeah. They're talking about the need for you to really step into the manifestation outside of the physical action place. So the Magician, whatever, it's like whatever you have in your mind, you can bring to life, but you have to be able to trust the timing of things, the linear progress of things, etc. That's why they're saying, like, just because you got it in your mind doesn't mean that it's time to act yet. So step into and use your manifestation powers to be able to guide you. And guide it, meaning guide it into form. Part of the way that you can be very successful with this kind of energy, this action-oriented, very intentional, motive-driven energy, is trusting the timing and working with the co-creation of the timing of spirit No, you already know that you can manifest things. I hope you know that. They're saying that's what we need you in right now. The action position is like, remember, what you think can become real. What you believe will become physical or in form. You can do that. And you're clearly not having any issues showing up on the physical plane to do that. But it has to be in divine timing. They don't want you pushing it. They don't want you being pushy. Adaptable, yes. Pushy, no. You're trusting that it's going to manifest in the exact right time. Focus on what you're thinking and what you want and what your intention is and what your why is, and then trust that the action will be presented to you, or you'll know when to act. Of course you will. And of course you're going to show up then for that. All right, let's see what's up with this beginnings energy for you and that crown just hanging out there. Boom. Oh, enjoyment energy. Let me show you that. The milk and honey card, again, I'm only reading this upright, is the enjoyment, fruition, beginnings with fruition. So the beginnings, if you're looking to begin something, you're really good at knowing what to start. It's like you've got the royal touch, they just said. Interesting. It really comes to fruition and you're able to enjoy it. This is such beautiful energy. Wow. Woo. Group 4. They're just saying you're able to enjoy it, to kind of, swim in it. Kind of goes along with the dancing shoes a bit. It's like if you've done all that work, whatever you're bringing to life will come to fruition in order for you to be able to relax and actually take it in. Thank you. Again, it's like you have the Midas touch, or the royal touch there. And keep your head held high. This is spirit. Lest your crown fall off. That's how they just said it. So, part of that beginning energy that you've gotten really good at is having confidence. This is the warning card here. 10 of Cups. Coming together for emotional fulfillment in a community, or, your family reaching a completion point, etc. I think you're really good at enjoying the fruits of your labor and what you've been able to bring to fruition. I'm just listening here. Thank you. Make sure you're sharing it with the right people. That's what they just said about this card. This card talks about community and family, friendship, heart connections, love, things coming to fruition, a happy flowing existence, etc. Love energy. Okay? Being supportive of each other and compassionate for each other and empathetic. Make sure you're sharing this with the right people, the people that you love and care about, okay? That's just a little warning there. Woo! Sometimes, they go, sometimes you can take the crown off, Love your energy, group 4. Love your energy, group 4. Just like powerful and exciting. This here? Yes, all right. And look at this in the action position. Opening your mind to new insights. New beginnings, new insights. New insights create new beginnings, allow fruition. Keep your mind open. It doesn't always have to be the same old way. I know already that you're innovative. It feels like you're able to go with it and move with it and create with it. They've got some new insights coming in for you. And that's probably why they're putting this here. Yeah, it's information on what you can begin and bring to fruition. Yeah, let me just... They just said it's how to do it. It's how to do it is what they said. So maybe they're going to give you the how there. They want you to be open to new insights. Don't block your mind when it comes to new beginnings. Relax, enjoy, open your mind, and it will come. Thank you, Spirit. All right, trust your team to bring you. Set your intention there if you want to begin something. Make sure you're sharing it with the right people, and maybe take your crown off for a little bit and see what comes through when you do that. Wow. Group 4, your energy is just amazing. Yeah. Go-getter energy. Taking the lessons, starting new things, bringing them to fruition, showing up, moving things, being able to manifest okay, having clear intention. Yes, being adaptable, such amazing energy. Group 4. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. And if you know someone else that would find it helpful, please feel free to share it with them. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you get notified when I post my next pick a card reading. Such amazing go-getter energy here for you. Group number 4. Stay open to those new insights. Thank you so much.